Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more GSA 70-star tournament action. Today we have Blue Esports TriforceTK versus Dwhatever here in the semifinals, and yeah, this should be some pretty great action. Two very capable players. Dwhatever dropping the first 48 of the 70-star tournament. Triforce with a personal best of 48 recently as well. He is hot. He's been on the grind. Triforce, a little bit more consistent than Dwhatever. Dwhatever maybe a little bit more high octane, so it'll be on Triforce to stay a little steadier here. Try to make up time on Dwhatever's mistakes, and it'll be on Dwhatever to keep the mistakes to a minimum as well. Simply just had surgery on his hand, so he will be, I don't know, just a few minutes late here, but we're gonna get started right away here. Should be pretty interesting. But we are getting situated here. TriforceTK will be playing on emulator, Dwhatever on N64. Small version differences between the two platforms. N64 with a little bit more lag to deal with, but there's good strategies to circumvent, navigate around the lag, reduce it, go fast.
It's me, Mario.
All right, and it looks like both players are opting for the English version today. Pretty good thing to check here. Won't be any time loss to that. English version being a couple seconds faster here in 70-star overall. One thing to also point out is that Dwhatever, 48-13 and 70-star fourth place. TriforceTK is, he's got the 48-45 best emulator time as of 13 days ago, but a little bit slower than Dwhatever, like I mentioned earlier. So it's really on Dwhatever here to not play to his potential more than Triforce, I suppose you could say. But at the 48 level, things start getting nuts. We'll see what happens. Just gonna get the timer synced a little bit here in just a second. About a second off here. And there we go. So yeah, just gonna take the moment to shout out Vi.GG, our sponsor for the tournament 70-star Super Mario Odyssey 80%, Super Metroid 80%. They are providing some support to the prize pools for these players. So shout outs to them. Check out their stuff linked in the bio, and also exclamation bet in chat. You can bet on some matches here. But both players nailing Lakitu skip. We will see if either opts for an island hop. I'm going to suppose no, but I'm not completely sure. I don't think that they've been going for it, but I haven't been catching Dwhatever's matches. Oh, yeah, they're just going for bomb clip as well. Island hop only saving about 5 seconds in 70-star. It's not as much as, say, like a non-stop 70-star would be. Dwhatever having to adjust, to missing the bomb, but that was very smooth. TriforceTK, though, gaining a slight amount of time there. Good start for him. Both doing slide first. That's good. Saves about a second over Womps first. We saw that a lot more in the earlier rounds, but it seems as, we get further into the tournament, people are a little bit more serious about that 1 second. Don't want to be losing the race by 1 second. We've seen races closer than that, so you definitely want to get the free time saves where you can.
You definitely do. So important.
Hello, Simply. Back from the hospital. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling powerful, powered up, and ready for some slamming commentaries. 13.0 from Triforce. Yikes. That's a bit of a time loss. I don't know if he'll come back from that pit. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's really, I feel like in this race, it'll come down to more Dwhatever's mistakes than Triforce's, because, you know, Dwhatever has the higher, like, known for higher octane, Triforce known for a little bit more consistent, I suppose.
I'd agree with that.
I'd say, you know, it gets scary if you're Triforce and you start losing time where you're not really usually losing it, I guess.
We got the split here. 1 for Canonless, 1 for Owless. Really up to preference.
Turn from Triforce. Interesting.
Nice Canonless from Mr. Whatever.
He's
looking
got a
pretty
big
hot
D.
so far. Did they both get skip and clip?
They did. Dwhatever actually missed the Bob Bomb on the first go, and then when the Bob Bomb chased after him, he turned Mario around slowly, picked up the bomb, and backed it up, which was really solid.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was nice.
But
right, now we have the
out.
reversal. Yeah, Dwhatever doing that quick turn where TriforceTK did not. And we're good.
We are indeed good, and Triforce actually looks like he developed a bit of a lead with both of those stars.
A slight amount, yeah, for sure.
Was that, I guess that had to be texture setup, wasn't it?
I think
went for the classics.
It must have been because, Dwhatever, it appeared that his Alice was faster.
Yeah. All right, here we go, baby. The 100 infamous. We've seen a lot of flubs.
One thing I'd like to
cycle.
Yeah, it's super hard. One thing I did want to note as we were touching on that is they are doing separate cycles. Dwhatever not able to nail the time save.
Rough. That is rough.
He had it in the palms of his hands, but maybe a little bit too sweaty.
Knees are heavy. Palm spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. It's all piling on. Oh, okay. Nice backup from Triforce.
So this is kind of, around the kind of mistakes I was thinking for Dwhatever. He makes those mistakes going for the higher speed on some stars. Dwhatever is actually known for having the fastest Womps Fortress out of any runner, which is a pretty interesting, fun fact. But, sometimes speed doesn't translate necessarily in tournament. I think Triforce gained like 10 seconds there. What do you think, about 10?
Yeah. You missed that cycle. It cost you about 10. Maybe a little bit less just because Dwhatever did already have those 5 coins that Triforce had to nab. But yeah, it's a nice little lead Triforce is developing. Most important thing right now, I'd say, is Dwhatever just needs to calm down. And at this point, veteran player, not going to affect him too much. It happens. You just got to accept it and move on. Because at the end of the day, it's not honestly that big of a deficit. And with the strats that Dwhatever is rocking, he can definitely make that time back, even if Triforce doesn't make a mistake.
Yeah, he definitely, he's still within the margin, for sure, I would say. Just looking at the personal bests can kind of tell the story as well. Dwhatever with about a 30-second gap.
Yeah, Dwhatever, at one point was gunning for that 70 world record. I think he'll be, if he's not already, going for it. Definitely capable. He's got the strats on lock. Honestly, some of the nuttiest strats that you'll see. And they don't look out of his skill level either. Like, sometimes you see players come through and they're clearly not ready for the strats that they're doing. The consistency is really lacking. But Dwhatever, a really strong player, knows his limits, makes it happen.
We are out of Womps. TriforceTK, 643, pretty nice.
Oh no!
Dwhatever missed ground pound.
Oh no! All right.
Yeah, but that was the nice speed kick, double jump movement there to the elevator that we almost never see. I wonder if that's going to be becoming, more of a norm in the future. It's kind of like turning a free star into an expensive one, kind of like swinging in the breeze. But got to get the time where you can.
You got to do it. Got to grow up. Advance those strats. Slides coming up. I'm guessing 12.8s for both gentlemen. Oh,
12-7 Triforce.
All right, 12-6.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh!
12-7, maybe.
Steering gone wrong. And there it is.
Ooh, yeah, that was nice.
Just as he was meant to in the script. I mean, just as I thought it was going to go. And now Triforce flexing with his emulator. Does not need to leg reduce that sunlight. But we're going to see the Mario cam from Dwhatever. And 64 just can't handle those rays. A little bit too strong.
Yeah, that's why you do that Mario cam. You know, turn the camera away from the big light in the ceiling. Whatever, his first couple coins looked like they were a little shaky.
Yeah,
manages to control his flying here at the end.
Yeah, the flying looked pretty nice after the first two. I think he actually gained a good amount of time over Triforce. We can already see him like picking up. Nothing incredible, but he's inching slowly.
Yeah, I mean, Dark World coming up, even if you're about 15 seconds in the lead, sometimes it doesn't really feel like it. One mistake and you're just done. This is what happened to Cheesed Punkay in their last race, and you know that could have made all the difference had Cheese not died early.
Yeah, I actually missed that race. I'm pretty I was expecting Cheese to win, to be honest, but
I think
Punkay,
most people were.
Yeah.
Punkay's been on a tear in 70 star though. To be fair, he did break his 2-year PB just recently. 2-year-old PB. Okay, right. Dwhatever struggling on the elevator.
Yeah, that's rough.
Of course.
Oh,
yeah, struggling at the end here. A little bit hesitant on the end of Shig Cycle. Perhaps was worried about that death.
Yeah.
Dwhatever. Oh, the timing here is a little weird, but you know he'll manage.
Definitely still. Oh, okay, and a bump from Triforce at the end. Honestly, I think the time losses are about balanced out.
Yeah, Dwhatever not nailing the double firsties.
That would have been pretty big. But yeah, man, I don't know. Punkay sort of reinvigorated, it seems like, with these tournaments coming out. Used to be a racing Goliath. Won races all the time back in the day, but then had a bit of a hiatus, you know, a low point. But now I think he's on the upswing. What do you think?
Yeah, getting back into his groove, I'd say. Punkay also, you know, been updating his strats more. Makes him a little bit more volatile, but as you know, he gets more of that tournament XP. We can expect less of those. It's the same thing with everyone. I think that a lot of like you know, volatile high octane players like Dwhatever, they also have to, you know, relearn a sort of balance for tournament races with strategies, because you know, just doing you know, balancing your play around runs is different from balancing your play around tournaments, because
what
can't just reset. Yeah, this movement not working out for Triforce.
Yeah, taking him for a ride.
Trying to adjust, but the builds are not working.
No, and here it is. Dwhatever has now taken the lead. Triforce breaking down on the sky jump. Nothing quite going in his favor. And there it is. This is scary
for Dwhatever.
Especially going into basement.
Yeah, it's true. And also, you know, I feel like once Dwhatever's engine is started, he'll be going strong for a while. I feel like, you know, most runs, most tournament races are about like a focus, like getting in the zone, but then mistakes usually come from like focus break. So let's see if he can, you know, keep the mental energy flowing here for a while.
That's definitely a good point. Like once you're chugging along, you've got the momentum building, you've got your velocity. Getting that speed, but all it takes is one mistake, one bump, and you're reset. Got to start that engine up again. Maybe some new oil, some lubricant. Could use the rotation of the tires.
Interesting to note that both players actually went for an instant jump dive after landing for wall kicks will work. And you know, both players maybe opting for a small bit of time loss over optimal just to make sure that they grab the star, which is pretty interesting. I think especially Dwhatever, I would more take him for someone who would do a late dive into the star to touch the ground faster. But maybe we're already seeing some strategy balancing. And TriforceTK, so he's doing CCM 18 where Dwhatever does 17.
Yeah.
Do you think we see double pillarless from Dwhatever? or maybe like a tiny huge island reds? What do you think the plan is?
I think he usually opts for the double pillarless, but I think actually one of the recent races, I don't know if it was D, but somebody going for CCM 17. Oh, missed grab from Triforce. That snow will get you. We saw them unable to get pillarless and actually opt for, I think, Hazy Maze Cave.
Toxic Maze, yeah.
I'm trying to remember who that was, but we'll see.
I know Punkay rocks that route a lot because it's pretty much the safest one.
Yeah, I'm actually a pretty big fan of that route. Mostly for that reason, just very low risk. And even though, let's say right now they're in Cool Mountain. Oh,
Triforce, unfortunate bump there.
That's a throwback right there. I haven't seen that mistake in a while. Typically, players will actually fall all the way down, but if you react fast enough as Triforce did, you're good. So good stuff for him. But yeah, man,
Whatever's out, man.
He's out, in and out, easy money.
Yeah, he's out in the wild. Back in the castle, we'll be moving towards Big Boo's Haunt. We will not see the routes converge for, I don't know how long. It depends on what Dwhatever opts for in his route, but we probably will have a good idea once one of them is in Dire Dogs.
Yeah, probably leaving Lethal Lava Land is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, leaving Lethal Lava Land, I guess, is a better indication.
Actually, even entering, because they should have the same amount of stars going into Lethal Lava Land.
Well, some players will will have 30 stars out of Lethal Lava Land, but then not do HMC late.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
We will indeed see Dwhatever taking this Boo for a ride. God, I love that long jump. The long jump, but also doing the damage. Everything Mario does is damage. It's kind of crazy. He's just a machine.
That long jump's a little bit freaky in how it works, though. It's not quite straightforward. You can't just long jump straight into a Boo and deal damage. It'll just bounce off.
Yeah, that's right. It's actually from the crouch before the long jump. For whatever reason, while he's in that crouch mode, he does not take anybody's crouch. He will take you out. Fun fact, I think a little bit dark. Fun fact, I think he'll actually he doesn't take flame damage either while he's in the
when he's in slide kick for sure he doesn't.
Yeah. There's some cool properties behind the scenes that you don't really get to see. Sometimes you don't see them at all, like the slide kick bounce, for example. You can just bounce right on lava, but that's not used anywhere, unfortunately.
You use it for a backup on the really cold, icy lava in SL if you break your shell to get those coins.
Ooh, I think Dwhatever wanted the punch grab there, actually.
Yeah, no punch grab there. I mean, he's on English, so he might not be as adjusted to it.
And here we go, baby. Shifting Sandland is a bit of a daddy when it comes to...
We'll probably know here in just a second. Triforce punch, second hit. If he goes for secrets right away, he's definitely doing double pillarless. I feel like you should... Okay, that was a really nice Tama Blast.
Okay. I don't know if he wanted that second ground pound. Maybe that's what he does.
Okay, so yeah, we really don't know. I feel like I would opt for secrets first if I did double pillarless, but I've seen a lot of people do the star at the top first.
Yeah, I think I do see people go for secrets more often. But second round, Tomaplast, can he bust another one out? And there it is. So
yeah, that was super nice. Dwhatever nailing the full time save of this route, and the hard part is pretty much done. He has to grab these secrets though, which can be pretty bopping if you aren't paying attention. And he's on English, so no sound glitch chance here, and the routes are converged completely. Dwhatever up 1 star.
Yeah, Dwhatever taking it back home. Well, I guess he had the lead going into Kukulkan Mountain, but definitely even further now.
TK, can he get pillarless? This is important. This can be a huge time loss for him. Let's see what he's got going for him.
Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but a nice pillarless.
Bread and butter, but You know, there's nothing wrong with the classics.
Yeah, it's funny saying that because now Tama Plus is like the GOAT, and there's a lot of people who have got it down, but still
I've
merging
seen
over.
so many people mess it up though. Like even top players in the tournament, it's just you are definitely trading, you know, a little bit of consistency for that time. It's pretty much the story of speedrunning, right? The faster you go, the harder it is. I think that also doing it twice, doing Tama Plus twice in tournament, you have to be very confident in your ability to do it.
It's a bop. It's a bop. Oh, that's a bop right there. Dwhatever trying to get into Lethal Lava Land, but the pillar is in his way. Slight bonk. Triforce will be joining him soon. And I think actually we may have seen some slip ups from Dwhatever in Lethal Lava Land last time. Last round, maybe 2 rounds ago. This tournament's been moving along pretty quick, but Lethal Lava Land, certainly you can't sleep on it, especially in 70-star.
Yeah,
I'd say
I think
it's
that
hardest.
it's even harder in 70-star because you have the lava boost where you don't in 120-star.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be willing to say that. I'd say that's a fair claim.
Probably not
70-star.
much harder, to be fair. It's practically all the same.
Just this boosty right here.
Yeah,
Play it
regular
safe.
long jump boost for Dwhatever.
I like that.
It works to great effect. Okay, triple jump into the pole. Dwhatever keeping it very safe on the ending miss ground pound and miss ground pound again. But
Ooh,
you know, he
Triforce.
covered all the bases, got the boost, got the pole. Those are pretty much the two points you usually see some mistakes come out.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth going for like the suicide lava boost, like the super hard ones there, especially in 70. There's so much time that you can save elsewhere. I just don't. Ooh, ledge grab, skip, bullies, Dwhatever.
Yeah, he's
leveling up.
busting. Oh no, but not getting the actual bully
Yeah.
fight himself. Yeah. Triforce, lava boost coming up.
Opting for
Long
the
jump.
same thing.
That okay, he's fine. Just for
okay.
a little bit safer on
Ooh.
the ending. Back by the bully.
All right.
Much nicer ending though.
I gotta give respect to Dwhatever for that one. That is pretty nuts. The ledge grab skip bullies is if you're doing that, that makes it so much harder. And not only the ledge grab skip, which is hard, but also the bullies are different. It's not nearly as easy as it is with ledge grab.
Yeah,
Shout out to Dwhatever.
It's a little bit more of a new technology. I mean, it's like a newer strategy.
Yeah.
Triforce. That was close.
It's kind of taking its time, merging into people's strats, leaking into their lifestyles. You don't see it a lot, though. It's pretty uncommon. Paracusia, I know, likes to go for it, but I mean, I see people, the people who do go for it, I see them drop it all the time. It's a very, very difficult strat. But here we are, baby. The volcano. Dwhatever. Making moves, and Triforce going for the classic no ledge grab skip for these bullies, but
If you can get the bullies right away. Yeah.
Oh!
No time save
Oh,
actually from
alright.
Triforce. Those bullies were actually about the same as D's, so he'll
Yeah.
lose time net over Dwhatever. Dwhatever getting the elevator tour, pretty much the last star you would, you know, imagine him dying on.
Yeah, this one is probably one of the hardest.
Hardest to do well, but you
Okay.
usually won't see a death come out. All right, elevator tour for Triforce. Can he nail it? Dwhatever, will he be doing HMC late? Looks like that's the plan.
It's a go.
It is a go. Interesting camera work from Triforce. I've never seen anyone turn their camera like that before the triple jump dive. You just hold upright usually. Might not have the best upright notch. I'm not sure.
He does rock an Xbox controller, which I
Does he?
think is personally.
He actually does.
Yeah.
That's so insane.
Yeah.
He's playing without notches.
Yeah, notches is always like the first thing that I think about when someone's playing with a controller without them, because there's so many spots where it just makes things way easier, way more automatic.
Yeah. Even if you have bad notches, I suppose there's still kind of like a guideline. Like I have a pretty bad upright, but it's still like an indication of where my angle is at, like a physical feedback, I guess.
Yeah, like something as simple as going straight is much harder on an Xbox controller than an N64 controller than you'd think. It's pretty wild. But he says he's used to it. I've asked him about it. He says he's comfortable with it. Doesn't need notches. He's just one with the stick.
You know, I think that Cymbal Flips actually uses a similar thing on emulator and Xbox controller as well. So there might be some merits to that controller.
It's not a nightmare. It's definitely not a nightmare. But it is.
I speedran Ocarina of Time on it for like a month when I started speedrunning on emulator. It's
nice.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I was also an
for
Xbox kitty.
Dwhatever. Very reserved. I would take him for a front sub person, but doesn't want to, lose too much time here.
Yeah, certainly something he's capable of, but not confident enough to be busting it out. Maybe needs to put a little bit more practice in. I mean, there's so much stuff coming out. It's hard to keep up. You can't just be getting everything down at once. Slowly picking up the strats. Slowly but surely. I think that's the best way to do it, personally. Instead of just trying to force all strats on at once, maybe throw a couple in, get used to them, and then repeat. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's good to, gradually add things and to make sure that you have them down before you go absolutely insane and add everything.
Yeah.
One thing I was actually thinking about for Triforce on emulator, would a route with Jetstream Star and Didar Docks be good because you don't have the lag? I'm not sure.
I think
time like for that star.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I want to say it's like a 40-ish second star.
Oh, really? Longer than I thought.
Because the sub star is like 30 something, but
it is. It's pretty much mandatory too. Dwhatever though, can you get lava boost?
Yeah, he's looking good.
That side flip, he was actually almost way too close to the pole, but an amazing adjustment from him.
Yeah, this is almost too fast. Like sometimes if you go too fast, you'll bonk on the elevator there.
Dwhatever.
Triforce. Oh no, bonk from Triforce, and that is no boost for him. Dude,
perfect ending from D.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love that ending. I love doing the big jump dive and then rolling out over the red instead of what most people do. Is they opt to like single jump to grab the red, I guess. Would you say that most people do that kind of movement instead?
No, I don't know. I've seen
You've seen it all.
Split. I've seen it all. I've been there and back.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
It's been a journey.
It has been a journey, but let's see what Triforce is rocking. Going for the dive. Oh, but he's burning his hiney.
But he'll still grab that coin. What kind of ending will he be grabbing here? It's something a little bit more makeshift, but good adjustment.
Yeah, that seems like the pretty standard backup these days for people. Is if it's not looking good on the, I don't know what you'd call those up and down grates. If they aren't looking good,
the plats. I don't know what you want to call them.
Plat. I've never heard that word.
Plats. Like, I don't know. I play Melee, and I know that you've played Melee in the past. That's just like what people shorten platforms to.
Oh.
Like, oh, dude, like you wave landing off those plats or you shield drop. I'm like, I don't know.
I've never heard it, but I believe you. But Dwhatever, monstrous ground pound as he starts upstairs might hurt his morale, but probably not. I think he's feeling pretty good, especially
Probably
after
not.
that lava boost.
Yeah, that's not a huge time loss. Oh, he's going for the kicks on the boxes here. Dwhatever, he actually, he has an amazing Wet Dry World 100 coin time. He might still have the best. The last time I was, on the spreadsheet, I did see his name plastered there.
Oh, look at that beautiful side flip ground pound.
Yeah,
Can't
not
take
the
those
best
for granted.
RNG, but good. Still enough. He's getting like no dust anywhere. This is all perfect. Hasn't missed a coin yet, which is big, because he can be a little bit more freelance with his movement when he gets up to the last secret box. One of those coins can sometimes go crazy. Whatever, doesn't really have to worry about it.
Yeah, you can
This
have a
is
bad
so
case
good.
of rogue coins.
Triforce doing the standard, boxing punch move on these boxes. Literally boxing. will be a little bit
Championship
slower.
boxing.
Dwhatever, pretty much a perfect 100 coin. I think that the only time loss really was from the RNG on the Skeeter. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was a bit of a nut right there.
The best 100 coin I've seen in the tournament.
Co-commentator, you know, oozing over this
Oozing
secret plus
green
100.
slime, yeah.
A lot of slime spilling in the booth. We're gonna need to get the mop, but definitely warranted. I would say that was a pretty nutty 100. Triforce also having a pretty nice one.
His is good.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's no Dwhatever. It's
yeah. I mean, it's still pretty good.
Still pretty good. Didn't do the double box
Triple
kick.
jump wall kick
no, grab on the
Dwhatever. Couple seconds.
Oh,
time to
no!
save- Okay, yeah, just as we said that it was good.
Yep.
It was cursed.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, he's just gonna throw the chuck. Okay, turns it before a good call.
That's rough. That's really rough. Triforce just kind of slowly hemorrhaging time while Dwhatever is not providing any openings. And the openings that he does provide, Triforce is not able to capitalize on them usually. So
yeah,
if this pattern continues, Dwhatever might just have a
Dwhatever. Triple jump wall kick. He's up.
Nice.
Doesn't do any of the new fancy kick triple jumps. Just does the side flip. You know, nice and more traditional in its approach. I think that we were talking about. It's all about focusing as hard as you can, and then at some point there's going to be a focus break. How hard will you fail because of that? Will you be able to adjust? We see Triforce, breaking his focus sooner. It appears in the Fire Sea Wet Dry World segment. Let's see if he can get it back under control. Sometimes it's kind of good to, have a little bit of difficulty and then recenter yourself before Tippy happens, because if it happens in Tippy and you haven't, made an adjustment yet before, that first adjustment can take longer than like a second one.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting point. You got to brace yourself for Tippy because it is quite a monster and it'll slap you around if you aren't ready for it. If you aren't in the right mind frame. Dwhatever in Tiny Huge Island. Oh, Triforce going for the triple jump dive, but not connecting. Unfortunate.
Dwhatever also. Oh, okay. Let's grab. This is bad. Fire's chasing him. He can still grab the secret. Maybe. Nope. That's a no-go.
Man, I want to see that backup again where they wall kick off of the tiny bridge. I think that was Blue Bob or
Blue Bob and Paracusia both did it, I believe.
Ooh, I like that triple jump backup though. You don't see that all the time. People typically go, side flip over the side. But
it's a little harder to execute and figure out.
This is an opening for Triforce. He could actually save some pretty good time. I mean, that was like 5 seconds, probably. He ledge grabbed, bonked, lit himself on fire, missed the secret. It's kind of a mess. It'll be interesting to see how Dwhatever bounces back.
It's probably more than 5.
Yeah,
I think so.
We need the calculator, the Koopa calculator updated. All right.
Nice clip, but a little slow in the ending.
Yeah, that didn't save him time. You gotta basically have a perfect star with that strat if you want that strat to save time.
Triforce, he opts for a little bit safer on his approach to the third secret, but it almost always pays off. I never really see him mess up the star.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that kick. I totally stand behind it. You lose like a very small amount of time, but the consistency that you gain
of a second.
It's invaluable. I mean, if you're doing any other strat than that, you're pretty much bound to mess up secrets at some point. But with that strat, it's so controlled, flows so nicely. That's Triforce's MO.
Yeah, he'll go fast, but Dwhatever backflip into the star.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if that was intentional because that definitely lost him time. Had a slow fall to the ground.
I don't think so. I think that he just pressed Z and then A instead of A and then Z.
Okay. But speaking of Z, what about V? I mean Vi.gg. Exclamation point bet in the chat if you're interested and of legal age and in a legal area to gamble online. They'll cover your first 20 pounds
for free.
Check it out. Check it out. Thank you very much, Vi, for sponsoring this tournament along with the 2 others. Very much appreciated.
Oh, Dwhatever controlled on the reds. This is interesting. He actually has the best time here, but he judged the speed kick movement to not be worth it, I suppose. You can die on it, but Dwhatever, he just looked so good in the coin maze.
Oh, yeah. That is what I like to see. That's such a good, strong start to TTM, too. You get that out of the way, and it's like, all right, everything else is downhill from here.
Well, I mean, he's actually going up a mountain, in fact.
Literally, it's uphill, but metaphorically speaking, downhill.
I feel like I would rather do the mountain clips first, just because Reds is such an amazing backup. It's, in fact, the best backup that you can do for if you fall down.
Yeah, I mean, it's right there, but Dwhatever feeling himself. Must be. Ooh,
let's grab. Side flip dive, though, you know, the tried and true backup strategy. TriforceTK nailing his first log wall kick. Will be doing that as his star order. Okay, top of the mountain, he won't really have to worry about, or scale the mountain, my apologies. He won't really have to worry about the lag associated with the monkey cage on emulator. So, you know, not the usual star order we'll see in 70, but won't be paying for it.
Dwhatever chugging along. Oh, no clip for Triforce. It's such an awkward thing. There's not really... Yeah, out of the work.
Okay, a little bit more traditional on the mushroom movement. No rollout off the last room, but his camera work seems a little weird.
Yeah, Lakitu betraying him there. That was getting caught on the wall. Not helping him out. Dwhatever not even bothering with breezeless. Doesn't want to mess with that.
I feel like 2 seconds. I'm not sure if that's really worth it in a tournament setting. And you know, it just feels bad if you go for it and then you miss. You just lose so much time. In comparison to how much time it saves, you lose like, I don't know, like 4 seconds. Sometimes like 6 if you take fall damage.
Yeah, definitely think I'd rather lose some time to somebody getting breezeless than me losing time going for it and somebody just picking up free time save.
Yeah, because it feels like, you know, they earn it if they get breezeless, but maybe, you know, you just picked a bad option if you went for it and you missed.
It is. It's juicy, though. Feels good to get. But
oh,
here we
yeah,
are in No Man's Land.
A confidence booster. It can also be a confidence downer, I guess.
For sure. You'd have a huge triple jump all the way up there. Oh, yeah. This is it, baby. This right here is it, Chief.
That's nice sauce.
He's got the gears turning. The cogs are clicking. They're grinding. You know, things are moving. It's happening.
I hope the cogs will still be moving for Dwhatever and Tippy because he has a clock to get through.
Hopefully. Sometimes you want the cogs turning, sometimes not so much. Triforce also not bothering with breezeless. Dwhatever missing the ground pound there on the box, but honestly not a huge deal. Just a second time loss.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much rids most of the time save that the pro movement does earn you in Snowman's Land. World from the Freezing Pond, fast strat. But, I mean, it's not a big mistake, and it's still probably nets you a small amount of time save with the super pro double speed kick movement. Let's grab from Triforce, but it'll work.
Yeah, as long as you can get Snowman's Head at the end of the day without any too big of slip-ups, Dwhatever just about to take this bully back home where he belongs.
In the ice.
You'd think he'd be okay. Like, he's an ice bully, and you're throwing him in ice, so that should be his house or something, but it definitely bops him.
Well, I mean, it's possible he's just a regular bully in a different outfit, and he has, like, a different horn, I guess. I don't know.
Some interesting game theory coming out from co-commentator, but commentator not really buying it too much.
It's hard to know. It's just possible that bullies are... I'd actually be interested if we spawned a regular big bully in SL and we pushed them in that like ice lava. Would he die?
Yes. I mean, I don't know, but my intuition is
so I'm just thinking that bullies are just susceptible to like super crazy temperatures, super cold or super heat.
Yeah, even more susceptible than Mario is. I mean, Mario just bounces right out. He can take at least 2 good burns, and he's good. Kind of crazy.
But agency late for Dwhatever. He has quite a bit of castle movement down ahead of TriforceTK. But Hazy Maze Cave can get kind of saucy sometimes. Can he get the box triple? Can he get Christmas Miracle? We've seen some deaths here, you know, from even Toast Rider. But that's a good start.
Yeah, I think that's something worth touching on. Like how you open a level, because when you leave a level, you kind of leave it in the past. You're like, okay, whatever happened, happened. And then you're like, all right, this next level, I'm going to bop it. Like, this is going to be my level. And if the first star you do does not go well, that kind of sets the tone for the rest of it. But on the flip side, you do well. Like, Dwhatever has been doing, it just seems to kind of propel the rest of the level your way.
It's a compounding effect in either direction, really. One thing to note also is you usually do the hardest star first, it seems to be. So, you know, getting a good start can be kind of difficult sometimes. Especially, you know, Rainbow Ride, you start off with Lakitu Bounce. I mean, that's pretty rough. TikTok Hawk, you start with 100 coin, which is arguably one of the hardest things that you could do in this run. The run is not easy from here to the end, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's only another 10 minutes after Hazy Maze Cave, but it feels a lot longer.
Oh, yeah. I feel like at least 25% of all the mental energy that you expend in 70 stars just Tippy.
Yeah, or more. I mean, you really got to focus, especially if it's PB pace or it's a very close race.
And you're in Sky, you're going to be burning through focus like crazy.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Triforce going for the Christmas Miracle. Will it be a miracle, though? It's looking good, and
yeah,
kaboom. Uh-oh, that boulder wants some action.
Whatever. Nice juke, though.
Pacifist.
Some moves.
Not wanting to involve in conflict if he doesn't have to. You know, he'll take you out for a star, but if you are not part of a star, then it's no big deal.
He's a warrior for justice. You know, the boulders, kind of a neutral role here in Hazy Maze Cave. They're not hoarding stars, keeping you from Peach, but they're also, you know, not necessarily on your side either.
Yeah, as a boulder should be. I feel like they just kind of do what they want.
They need to be neutral for sure.
Yeah. All right, Tippy, and this pace is pretty spicy. I mean, I haven't really noticed the timers. I'm always just kind of checking out the status with the players in relation to each other. But Dwhatever is on some solid pace. Could definitely nab himself another 48.
It'd be so huge going into the winners or into the finals. Sorry, it's not a double elimination. Okay, glitchy ball kick. Dwhatever really feeling himself. Can he get the bounce though?
Oh,
no, he can, and he's dead.
Rough. All right, and now Triforce is done with Hazy Maze Cave. He's going to be coming upstairs, and that is an opening that he has been waiting for patiently, working at his desk, getting his paperwork done, and now it's time for that pay raise.
He's been patient. Yeah, he's been waiting. And Dwhatever, we were talking about, you know, how do you start your stage? Can he recover?
Yeah. It's not definitely the wrong foot to start on, but
he's got the bounce. Yeah.
Oh,
but he sides off.
No!
That's really bad.
Dwhatever malfunctioning out here in Rainbow Ride, and Triforce going to be joining him.
Yeah, he also loses his best backup for Lakitu Bounce. You know, after Reds in 70 star, you don't really have much that you can do. You have Swinging the Breeze, you have Tricky Triangles, but the adjustments that you have to make for those 2 stars are a little bit extreme. TriforceTK going for the tried and true, you know, regular Lakitu bounce that we'll see from people.
Yeah, very safe. Arguable, though, about the consistency. Triforce, though, has got it, but also not getting the jumps.
He's going to do Tricky Triangles as his backup. Interesting. Usually you see Reds. And Dwhatever, he's downgraded to the regular bounce.
Yeah, I support that decision.
It's a good call because he doesn't have a good backup anymore. Oh, he still goes for the fall off the ledge, you know, quick double jump. Pretty spicy. Yeah. Still no stranger to the fast ending.
What is the name for that? There was Cheese was saying something when he was talking about that strat, and it was a really good name, but I don't remember.
Call it quick double jump, like a glitchy double jump.
I want to say it was like boosted or something. Like he had a weird name for it, but it made sense. But anyway, here we go. Second try. Triforce got the bounce.
Yeah, he's in this. Yeah, he's safe. Basically, after you get the first jump on the ramp, you're practically up there.
Yeah.
Whatever, nicer triangles than Triforce. He didn't have to do the backup for that. Well,
So-
1-star lead is not a huge buffer for Whatever.
Yeah. He was pretty cozy. He had his hot cocoa mug and, you know, some nice slippers on, but it appears that the slippers have been kicked off.
He forgot the TV remote.
Yeah.
So he had to take the blanket off, and, you know, it is winter right now.
The fire's not going.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Not quite getting the star. Won't get the
Electrical shortage.
time save.
So, yeah, I mean, Dwhatever, of course, still driving this thing, but running low on gas, might need to stop.
Yeah, he might only have 3 wheels.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We'll see.
That would be pretty wild. Dwhatever now just realizing he has 3 wheels. Can he pop another wheel on in this 100? It's the start of a new day, start of a new level. Missing that red.
Yeah, he's scraping the ground right now, causing a lot
Ooh.
of sparks. Nice adjustment, though.
That was nice. I'm
This is
surprised
what
he's
goes
able to get the angle.
Just commits to ledge grabbing instead of ledge grab skip. TikTok clock 100 coin. This is where we saw the race fatally end for Cheese. Can Whatever keep it together? It was right here for Cheese, but you know, I feel like usually that area doesn't cause too many problems.
Triforce has entered the arena as well. Whatever struggling a bit with that coin box.
Yeah, can you get the ending? Single jumps off of the triangle platforms from Whatever. Box kick is a go, but misses a coin. Chases it. Can he adjust his movement? Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know, a little bit of a sloppy 100. If this is what the rest of his TTC is looking like, I could totally see Triforce getting the lead back. Triforce
That's quite a bit of time loss.
Oh!
Yeah, it's go time, and Whatever is not going.
Oh!
He's not going.
Thwomped! Backflip back up.
Yeah, I love the backflip back up. It's so nice.
Huge pound from Triforce, but this is huge, man. I mean, he's right on his tail at this point.
Yeah, it's less than 20.
Oh,
that will, you know, not help him, not do him any favors.
Yeah, definitely not. Really unfortunate. And the RNG has been really rough for Triforce as well.
Yeah, both players getting not the best RNG at the end. Whatever, fastest cycle here for TikTok clock. Pendulums.
Man,
so spicy.
Butter.
He was actually like coasting the edge at some points. I was kind of scared.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Whatever, shaking it off and really bringing it. He might be rebooted. The OS is clean, reformatted, Windows 10, unfortunately, but
maybe XP.
Whatever starting up his system finally, but it might be too late. Triforce as well seems to be running some fine software. Oh, there's a bug in the system. Bug fix.
Oh no. Yeah, that old Windows XP, you know, a little susceptible to viruses at this point.
Yeah, you gotta watch out, man. You need your AVG, Avast.
Dude, I just use Windows Security Essentials.
There you go. Huge long jump from Whatever.
And was that a backflip into the star?
I don't know what that was. I don't know why he was even up there, to be honest. I was pondering on viruses and looking at Triforce, but Triforce in that cage, only 1 star behind Whatever, and it's a really fast one. But I mean, only 2 more stars left for Whatever, and then he's
looking super solid right now.
Could very well come down to throws.
It's come down to it so many times. Ooh, second side flip skip from Whatever.
Bruh, that is so... It's so hot. Pure ecstasy. That side flip double jump.
Usually the side flip double jump, we don't see it pay off. People usually get the ledge grab, but Whatever. Perfect execution.
Alright, what does Triforce got? I don't think he'll be packing the side flip double jump.
No, I don't think so. Probably won't see the side flip triple jump either off the box. Oh, never mind. Never mind. He's playing. He's playing today. What does he got for the ending? Can he firsty? Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little jagged ending there, but figures it out. Nothing too... game breaking. But Dwhatever's done.
So, yeah, he's got 1 red's advantage over Triforce, which is pretty big. But 1 fall on, triple jump, wall kick, and Sky, couple missed throws. Any combination of those things, a death on the triple jump dive can spell the end for Dwhatever, possibly.
Yeah, Dwhatever still on 48 pace despite the death in Rainbow Ride.
Was he
and the
close
flubs.
to PB pace?
He must have been, because I mean that death and the mistakes probably cost him a good 20 to 30 seconds. And
Yeah, Dwhatever was super solid. Actually, just out of Womps all the way to Rainbow Ride. Really, it was Monimo cycle.
Big boy. I thought
Yeah. I mean, he gets Monimo, but I don't think he's gonna make the next elevator cycle from that.
That was a cheeky speed kick.
Moving right
side, moving.
Oh man,
Okay.
Whatever is feeling himself.
Okay, I've never seen somebody do that. The double jump dive rollout onto the platform, and here he is. If he gets perfect throws, this is a high 48 with a death and some flubs here and there. Dwhatever.
That's such a crazy time.
Yeah, he's looking poised to be a threat for sure in the finals. 70-star machine winding up. That is a missed throw, though.
Yeah, that's a missed 48 too, and that's where it starts. Only a couple more, and then Triforce was in it.
Winding up again. That is another missed throw from Dwhatever.
That's a hit triple jump wall kick from Triforce.
Seriously.
He's right on it, dude.
Seriously, if he misses one more, it is even.
I think he has to miss 2 more to lose. No, 3. I think he might be able to miss. Actually, I don't know.
I thought Triforce was going to bog right. Dwhatever's got 1. He's got 2.
Yeah. We'll see if he can, close it out.
And that's a throw.
Yeah, he can't. He might not be able to miss 1 more. I'm not sure.
Definitely cannot miss 1 more.
Oh, but Triforce misses. Yeah,
not good.
I don't like his chances now. Whatever.
What is happening? Both players unable to throw Bowser. Dwhatever clicking the camera, really upset with himself. Triforce getting his first throw.
Well, imagine playing as well as Dwhatever, and then it just comes down to throws. Like insanity.
It's another missed throw.
Insanity.
Triforce is about to take Dwhatever out.
I can't believe this.
And that's a throw!
It's so close! This might need to be retimed.
It might need to be. Triforce just barely swiping it from Dwhatever, unable to get it together on the throws despite having a handy lead in the pipe. Oh my goodness.
Like, look at the timer differences, though. They're not quite synced. This needs a retime. That was way too close.
So many retimes.
So, yeah, that was insanity.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm so mad I missed that throw, bro. I thought I had it in the bag, but
Dwhatever might be a little bit more upset about how many he missed.
I think Dwhatever won because I think I started my timer late, so
I only missed like 4 or 5.
We will wait for the retime to come out for sure. I'm sorry you guys will have to wait on the result. Definitely a very entertaining finish. Dwhatever, maybe not the best tippy. Rainbow Ride didn't start off on the best foot, and then Sky, not the best, but man, your run past Womps all the way until Rainbow Ride was so nice. You were still on, man, you must have been close to PB pace entering Tippy.
Yeah, I was on PB pace, actually.
That's nutty. We were thoroughly entertained, and, Triforce, besides a couple sauce spillages in the middle, around the DDD Fire Sea area, kept it really controlled up until the end.
I'm really mad about that Fire Sea on that Wet Dry World, but it's still awesome that we put on a good show. I did not think we were that close.
Yeah, that was crazy race. GG's, guys. Well, I don't know. I don't really know what to ask because we will need to definitely get a retime before we confirm, which is absurd.
I think D won. I'm pretty sure.
Well, we will not jump to conclusions. We'll just have to wait for that Gothic Logic Love. I'm sure he's gonna be the one retiming it, so we'll be able to know for sure.
Definitely. Dwhatever, though, I do want to ask, going into Tippy on PB pace, is that added? Does that factor on your mentality a lot? Do you think it caused you to be a little bit more shaky?
I tried to stay the same. I played really bad.
Tippy can be nutty, and also it's possible part of it is subconscious. I mean, hard to know for sure, but I feel like it's possible that it did weigh on you. Like, even if you like considered, oh yeah, I'm on PB pace here, that might have added some like invisible pressure.
No, I like to just focus on getting the run done instead of trying to think ahead, you know?
I think that's a good mindset. Like, live in the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Super, super good approach. Can learn a lot from that.
For sure.
Any last words from you, Simp? I know it's been a crazy race. I'm glad that we got to commentate it together.
Yeah, it was an absolute pleasure. And no, I don't have anything else I wanted to add. I'm just still, I'm
In shock.
floored. I'm floored. The amount of these close races that have been happening, it's like, I don't know. Maybe we need like some sort of system that makes it so you can just tell right away. But just with the current technology, it is not happening. We need like an auto splitter that has perfect starting and ending. That would be neat.
That would be something. Yeah, get the auto splitters out. Once that stuff is, you know, high, like hardcore, we can get a better indication.
Or just start on file select. I feel like that would result in.
Yeah, but then if you PB though, you don't get to submit to the leaderboards.
Yeah, no, we got some things to sort out. But GG's, guys. Any last words before we cut it?
GG.
GG to D. That was a wild one.
Yeah. Shout out to Vi one more time. Thanks for sponsoring the event. Check out their stuff. Linked in the bio. Explanation bet in chat. Could have bet on this crazy race. And we'll see you again soon. We will have more Super Mario 64 action coming up with Punke and Benji on the 20th, actually. And coming up next, we have Super Mario Odyssey. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll be back after a short break.
Indeed, we will. Thank you very much. And catch you on the flippity flip.
Yep. Peace
Bye-bye.
out, everybody.